Hello, friends and folks. My name is Chari, and welcome to another interesting segment here at the Creative Middlescent. Bonfire night. What's the point? As you probably know by now, I'm married to an Englishman. As the saying goes, only mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday sun. Brits do the strangest things. So I will start my What's the Point series with a topical look at why here in the UK we set off tons of fireworks while standing in the field looking at a bonfire. So this is why I'm wearing this, and later on when we go out I will wear this because it's really cold now, and when you're going out in the field it goes so cold because we're taking you with us to the bonfire night. Let's go back to 1605 and what is often called the Gunpowder Plot. Following decades of intolerance against Catholics, a group of English Catholics hatched a dastardly plot to assassinate King James I and restore the Catholic monarchy to the throne. The group, led by Robert Cutsby, it's said here in the book, plotted to blow up the House of Lords during the state opening of Parliament in November 5, 1605. This was to be a prelude to a revolt in the Midlands. Simple, right? He assembled a band of men whose names were, I need a copy on this, Christopher Wright, John and Christopher Wright, Robert and Thomas Wintour, Thomas Percy, Guy Fawkes, Robert Keyes, Thomas Bates, John Grant, Ambrose Rockwood, Sir Everard Digby, and Francis Tresham. Each was assigned a specific role, but the man assigned to do the explosives was Guy Fawkes. With 10 years of military experience, Guy Fawkes was the ideal man for the job. So the plot was set in motion. Fawkes and his men managed to smuggle 36 barrels of gunpowder into the House of Lords. Unbeknown to them, though, the plot had been revealed in an anonymous letter to, let me look at the name, to William Parker, the 4th Baron Monteagle. In the evening of November 4, Fawkes and his gunpowder were discovered. He was promptly arrested, but his co-conspirators had already fled London as they learned of the plot discovery. Attempting to garner support for the plan, they did their best to enlist supporters along the way. Cutsby, amongst others, was shot and killed during the battle. Guy Fawkes and another 8 of the survivors were all convicted and sentenced to be hanged, drawn, and quartered. The foiling of the gunpowder plot was commemorated for many years afterwards by bell ringing and sermons in the church. That eventually evolved into what we now know as Bonfire Night. Bonfire Night is still evolving today. From its grisly beginnings, it went through many manifestations. Once a public holiday in England, Its reputation for violence and controversy saw the observance repealed in March of 1859. Later years show the sporadic violence of the day largely disappeared, although not until well into the 20th century. By the mid-20th century, we're all alive by then, Guy Fawkes Night became a domestic celebration. Children would gather on street corners with their own made effigy of Guy Fawkes, not Robert Catesby. This would be pushed around the streets while they're shouting, "Penny for the guy!" The children would be attempting to raise a bit of, spare for their pocket money. Rival groups would compete to see who can make the most ornate guy. Whoa! They also compete to see who could make the biggest bonfire. And all the Guy Fawkes, those guys that they've made, will ultimately end up being carried on the top of the bonfires. Fun, isn't it? Nowadays, amid fears of safety, the health and safety people, the bonfire night celebrations are largely confined into organized displays of fireworks run by local organizations. Begging money with all the penny for the guy custom has all but gone, along with a random lighting of bonfires by members of the public. The spectacle and excitement of a large public fireworks, however, has lived on. Whatever your views on blowing up Parliament are, let's sit back and celebrate the fact that this time it was unsuccessful. Right, ready to go? Let's go and watch the bonfire night at Middleton Pavilion.
You got carried away with your own zone yesterday.
Join us again for another What's the Point series when we will explore another strange British tradition. So don't forget to like. Those who haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe and share the love. Thank you for watching.